Okay, imagine this. You are sheltered in a home. You are quarantined with 6 other people. Can you imagine that anyone might ever offend you? Just think of the possibility. Shouldn't happen, but what if it did? What if somebody's behavior, lack of cleanliness, whatever they have, whatever is in your household could offend you? Oh, what would we do? Oh, we could carry this offense, and then we know we have to forgive. And so we struggle and we struggle, and we try to get them to apologize before we forgive them. But what if forgiveness isn't all about an event? What if it's not all about, this big event happens, oh, I have to forgive, okay, now we have forgiveness, and we go our way. No, what if forgiveness is like the very air we breathe? What if we just breathe in God's forgiveness to us every moment of the day, every second, every day, all our life, we're breathing in His forgiveness. But we can't just breathe in, we have to breathe out. And so my forgiveness towards you is just my exhale. It's just like breathing in and breathing out, like the ebb and flow of the ocean. It's like the systole and diastole of the heart. It's the natural rhythm of life is I'm forgiven by God and I forgive you. And so when we get this revelation that forgiveness is just the very air of the kingdom that I breathe, then it's no longer, oh, you've offended me, I have to struggle with my heart, I'm not exhaling, I'm about to die, and so finally I exhale. No, you're forgiven before you even ask. Jesus said, Father, forgive them. They don't even know what they're doing. He was breathing in the life of heaven and breathing it out onto a fallen earth that betrayed him, that rejected him, that killed him, crucified him, tortured him. And he was breathing it out because he knew the Father's forgiveness for a whole planet came through his life and was poured out through his blood for an entire planet. And so we get to be in that rhythm of heaven, breathing in the life of heaven and the very forgiveness over all our shortcomings. Not just the past before I came to know Jesus, but every moment, past, present, and future, is forgiven as I breathe in the forgiveness of heaven. And every offense that might come against me, as I breathe out, I realize, yes, I deserve judgment for the things I did, but you also could deserve judgment for all the things you do. But what if I take the judgment I think you deserve and put it on the body of my Lord Jesus Christ on the cross? And he takes all of that offense, and then you're washed in his blood. You're forgiven. And now you're free to be loved. I'm free to be loved, and I'm free to love. You're free to be loved, and you're free to love me back. When we're washed in the rhythm of heaven, we're forgiven and we forgive. We're loved and we love. So let's get into this rhythm and find the rhythm of heaven in all our choices throughout the day. Yes, we're sheltered. Yes, we're isolated with certain groups of people. Or isolated all by ourselves, and we could be offended. Let's just breathe in his forgiveness and his love and breathe it out to a whole planet around us. There's a planet that's longing to know that there's love and forgiveness, and you carry it. So let's practice it in the momentary breathing in and breathing out of heaven so that we can carry it into all the situations of our lives. I bless you with the forgiveness of heaven.